What's up, y'all? It's your girl Crystal from Scary Horror Show. Getting ready to do our classic anniversary movie review for the movie Carrie. 46 years, y'all.
Crystal, why you got that hat on? You look stupid. Crystal, this is not gonna work.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh.
KJ.
Huh?
It's time for the Scary Horror Show.
Let's get it.
Damn.
You okay?
Let's just go.
What up, Deadites? It's your boy KJ
And your girl Crystal
from Scary Horror Show.
What's up, y'all?
We're coming live from the Horror Cave to do another classic review on a classic movie, Carrie. Now, Carrie was written by master of horror Stephen King. Crystal, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So this movie came out in 1976. It is based off a novel written by horror king Stephen King. And this was his very first novel, y'all.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And apparently he didn't think it was that good, so he shelved it for a little while before he actually sent it to be published to a publishing company. So he was quite surprised at how successful and popular it turned out to be and became a movie.
Well, I mean, that just goes to show you that sometimes what you put out you don't think is good, other people love, because this is a classic movie.
Right.
So we're going to jump right into this review. Heavy spoilers. You might want to cut in 3, 2, 1. Carrie kills everybody. But so it starts off in PE class in the girls' locker room. Carrie is showering after PE.
Right.
And she starts her period for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, her mom is very religious. Carrie's a very shy, very timid girl. Her mom's very religious, so, she never told Carrie about the period. So Carrie is literally thinking she's bleeding to
I
death.
think she's dying. She's freaking out.
And, the mean girls. And Crystal, why are girls so mean?
Not all girls are mean.
Well, the girls in this movie were very mean.
They were very mean. But, yeah. So she starts crying and running to the girls for help and getting blood on people. And they're like, ew, and get off me. And this one mean girl named Chris, she's kind of like the
head mean girl.
Yes.
She would be the protagonist.
Yeah, she starts throwing tampons and sanitary napkins and handing them out so everybody can throw it at her.
And they start yelling, plug it up.
Plug it up, plug it up.
Like, just
It's very mean.
And so this leads the PE teacher to come in there.
She basically
stops. And because Carrie is so traumatized, this is the first instance of her powers, which are called telekinesis, which a lot of people believe in is the power to do things with your mind, like move things. And in this case, she blew up an overhead light. So the PE teacher, she's one of the antagonists. Another antagonist in the movie is, not antagonist, protagonist. Did I say that? I messed that up before. So, sorry. Protagonist, antagonist.
You said it right before.
Okay. Well, either way.
Yes.
She's a good person.
Yes.
And another good person in the movie is Sue. So basically,
one of the bullies who has a change of heart.
Yeah, she has a change of heart. So basically, the PE teacher basically tells people they can't go to their prom unless they, fix this with Carrie. So she recommended they get suspended and refuse her prom tickets, and they were like, no. And then she's like, but the principal says I can only give you detention, but if you don't complete your detention, then you can get your prom tickets refused. So basically they have to go to detention for the week, and they have to do all these exercises outside, run around, track. She working them like a military boot camp. So yeah. And basically Chris is just not having it.
She gets tired through day one and starts ranting and raving, raising a fit, and the teacher slaps her. And she was like, we don't have to take this. We don't have to take this. Yeah, corporal punishment was around back then, guys. Teachers could punish you physically. But so she was like, we don't have to take this, and I'm going to talk to my father. And she was like, we can leave. We stand together. And they're like, girl, no. They're like, prom is on the line. Thank you. Basically. So they keep doing exercise. She walks off.
So she's out. Kicked out of prom.
She's out for prom.
She can't do prom.
So this fires extra fuel on her towards Carrie. She blaming Carrie for all this.
Even though she started.
She started it, but that's how bullies are.
Yeah. So the other girl in the other girl, Sue, she basically, I don't know, she has a change of heart.
She felt bad because when she realized how Carrie really didn't know what was going on and was freaking out, she felt bad that she kind of stopped while everybody was still kind of teasing her. So she tries to turn into a good situation. So she gets her boyfriend. She asks her boyfriend to take Carrie to prom instead of her.
Yeah, so, her boyfriend Tommy asks Carrie to prom. And as we mentioned, Carrie's mom's kind of, really, really religious. Mm-hmm. So she's like, has this saying, like, first comes the blood, then comes the boys. So she doesn't want Tommy around. So when Tommy shows up at Carrie's house just at random, by the way, this is the 70s, don't show up at girls' houses at random now.
Nice.
But try to get her to go to the prom because she had already said no. Her mom's like, who's that at the door? So Carrie just trying to get him to go away before the mom gets there. Yes. She's like, I'll go with you. Just slams the door in his face. So, Carrie tells her mom about the prom. She doesn't agree with it. And while this is going on, you get this montage of Tommy getting ready for the prom, and also like I said, the antagonist of the movie, what was her name? Chris. She performs a act on her boyfriend who was masterfully played by the famous John Travolta. And you should know who John Travolta is.
He's been a lot.
But basically, so he kills a pig, gets pig's blood, and is gonna dump it on Carrie. And I don't understand that, but like I said, the kids are mean, so I've never thought about dumping pig's blood on anybody.
Well, I think it goes back to the symbolism. Again, there was a big symbolism from the movie and the book, from what I researched.
Okay.
The blood, her getting her period, is her becoming a woman. Women were cursed, and saying the fact that she didn't know anything about it, and it just traumatized her. She was embarrassed. So I think the mean girl was trying to have her have an experience again, but in front of the whole school this time, instead of just the girls in the locker room.
Okay, so it was way deeper than
it was like a deeper thing. She was really trying to humiliate her.
See, that's why she's a genius, y'all, because she looks into that stuff. I was just like, they just crazy. But we go through prom night. Basically, she enacts her plan. She sets everything up just so all she has to do is pull a string,
right, and to dump the blood. And she even rigged the prom because Tommy and Carrie's names end up on the ballots, and I don't know why they're still picking prom king and queen the day of the prom. Usually do that before, but maybe that's how they did it in the 70s. But so she got her friend to switch the ballots to ensure that they win, so they would be on stage, so she could dump the blood on them.
So basically, they set that up. Tommy and Carrie win prom king and queen. They're up there, and Sue happens to just walk in. She's just checking everything out. She's like, sure Carrie looks so pretty. Tommy looks so happy.
And she looked all happy and proud that they're
having. And side note, Tommy, he might have caught feelings for Carrie because he kissed her a couple of times, and I'm just like, so I mean,
telling you pretty and stuff.
So even though Sue set that up, I don't know how she would have reacted after prom.
I think she might have lost her man after that, y'all.
That's all I'm saying. Hey, we love them sweet innocent girls. That's all I'm saying. But so. She sees the bucket, she sees the string, and she sees Chris down there. Yeah. So she runs to the stage, tries to stop it, but she is thwarted. I guess the teacher thought she was hating.
Right.
Thought that Sue was gonna try to run up and do something.
The teacher had her suspicions anyway. She was like, "Why are you taking her to prom early in the movie and stuff?" She's like, "Just to be nice."
So she throws Sue out, which ironically saves Sue's life.
Yes.
She's the only one that gets saved.
She got kicked out, and as soon as she locked the door, threw her out and locked the door, that's when Carrie went psycho.
Yep. So Chris pulls the string.
While she's throwing Sue out, she dumps the pig's blood on her.
And Carrie gets just drowned in pig's blood.
Like an emotional breakdown.
And it's funny too because at first it's only like one or two people that laugh.
Yeah, it was only like the bullies that laughed. Everybody else was looking like, oh no, and all the girls are feeling sorry for her and everything.
And then the bucket comes down and knocks Tommy out, and that's basically when Carrie loses.
Yeah, and then
she just starts hearing
her mother's voice.
Stuff. We're all gonna laugh at you.
Her mother told her that before she left.
They're all gonna laugh at you. So basically, Carrie snaps.
She has a breakdown. And she sees everybody laughing at her. We see one or two people laughing, everybody else looks concerned, but she sees the whole
entire gym
laughing at her. And then she flips out and starts to go ham on prom.
Yeah, basically. She cuts the water on, drowns some people, electrocutes the principal and somebody else, hits some people with some furniture, and sets the gym on fire.
She went like Michael Myers on everybody.
The entire prom dies. So Carrie is now the only survivor. Well, Carrie and Sue are only surviving members of the senior class.
Except for the mean girl Chris and her boyfriend Billy.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they pull it, they run out.
This is KJ's kill of the week.
And they stop and they climb the window to go look inside to see her being married. And then they see her going crazy. And everybody's like, what? And they get in their car and take off and they run off.
Yep, they run off and then they see Carrie walking up the street. Try to run her down.
For some reason, Chris is driving her boyfriend's car.
In fact, I don't even think he wants to run Carrie down. But,
yeah.
You know, guilt by association.
She said, there she is. And she starts to like, rev the car. And she like, it's a nice car too. Classic car.
Turns around.
And use her little powers and flip the car over. It explodes and they're dead.
So Chris won't be in Carrie too. Me or John Travolta. He did not stay alive in that one. But so Carrie gets home.
She's upset, y'all.
She
emotionally drained.
Bathes all the blood off. Tries to go to her mom. Her mom basically is like, "It's all right, baby. We'll pray one last time." What you mean one last time? Like
she didn't catch that, but I caught it.
Yeah.
We'll pray together one last time. She's like, "Mama, they all laughed at me." I'm like, "You didn't hear her say one last time, ma'am?"
So mom pulls out a knife, stabs Carrie
in the back, literally.
Carrie is trying to run away, get away.
She falls down the stairs hard. She rolls down the stairs hard.
And mom just walks up looking crazy, has the knife and doing
the sign of the cross and all that. Just like, oh my goodness.
So Carrie has one last flip out.
She has to use her powers to save herself.
Kills her mom. Basically slaughters her mom.
With several knives from the kitchen.
Knives and whatever
anything
else.
That's sharp with a point blunt.
Kills her mom. And then as soon as she kills her mom, she, I guess, snaps out of it, feels bad, grabs her mom, and
she screams, and the house shakes, and she was like, oh. She's like, okay. So she just decided to just destroy the house.
What happened. I don't know, because like stuff came down from the heavens, so I don't know if that was her doing that or whatever, but so basically the house implodes on itself, killing Carrie, and that's pretty much it.
But yeah, it was a really deep and powerful movie. I'm very proud of Stephen King. He said he sold his film rights for $2,500.
Wow.
It's the 70s, so that might have been a lot of money back then. But he said despite that, he said he was still very proud that his first book got requested to be made into a movie. So he was still proud of his accomplishment.
And this led him to becoming the master of horror. I mean, he did so many movies after that.
And so many movies and TV shows.
Christine was one of my favorites. Pet Sematary.
He's done so many great things that have been turned into something. So
he's just dope. So kids, chase your dreams.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
And believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. He doubted himself. If he hadn't he almost didn't turn that book in.
So if he hadn't turned it in, we don't know where we
wouldn't know him today.
So it is final score time. We are not going to hold you. Crystal, why don't you go first to give your first review? Okay,
well, I really like this movie. You know, it's a female-led movie. It has a lot of symbolism in there for women. Just, mean girls. We got to stop being mean to each other. We got to support each other more. So there's a lot of references to that in there. And they tried to show that with Sue when she had to change her heart. And I just really like the character. It just, we've all been to high school. Some of us may have been bullied growing up. So you kind of root for Carrie a little bit, I'm tired of her getting bullied and stuff. So for me, I love the movie. I hate that it had to end so sad and tragic, but I would give it was a classic. I'd give it 4 knives.
Okay. All right. So being that Crystal gave it 4 knives, I'm going to bite off her. I'm going to give it 4 knives as well. This movie just brings back a lot of memories for me. I have seen this movie at least 15 times. I watch it every time it comes on TV. Now that it's streaming, I watch it. So, I'm going to give it 4 just like Crystal. And join us next time. Next month, we're going to have something fire for you. But in the meantime, follow us at The Scary Horror Show on Instagram, at Scary Horror Show on Twitter. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, this is your boy KJ.
And your girl Crystal.
From ScaryHorrorShow.com.
Peace. Hello.